So we got one last video for Green's theorem in Calculus 3. This is 15.4, not theorem, but video. So dg dx minus df dy can be tough to remember. So what can we do about it? It's a component of the curl of f dotted with k. So we've got curl of f here, where f is a function of x and y, but not z. So we've got f, g, and 0. This is the same thing as what I've been referring to as the rotation around f, which is like the 2D version of the curl. But when we write it out explicitly, we get negative dg dz for the I component and df dz for the j component. G and f are functions of x and y only. They are not functions of z. So the partial derivative with respect to z is 0. And the only thing we have left from the curl is dg dx minus df dy. You dot that with k. K dot k is 1. Because k is a unit vector 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1 dotted with 0, 0, 1 is k dot k, which is 1. So our rotation matrix for f, the two-dimensional version of curl, is dg dx minus df dy. That's one way to remember it. That was not intuitive to me, or it wasn't really explained to me that way very well or in a memorable way when I was a student. So another way for you to remember it is the x and y go in alphabetical order on bottom, but they go in the opposite order on top. F and G go in the opposite order on top. That's the best I got. I think doing the rotation matrix where you have d dx and d dy, f and g, like the subcomponent of this, that's the k hat version. We're doing the determinant of this. So that might be easier to remember. The main idea of Green's theorem, though, is we can integrate over more dimensions if we want to introduce a derivative. So we're going around the line. It's dr or ds. It's usually ds going around the line. I should put ds there. We're going around the line. We treat it as a vector so that we can do this. But we add an integral by adding an extra derivative. So we can make the work, if it makes it easier, we can add more work by adding an integral and derivative, which makes sense because integrals and derivatives offset each other, you know, kind of in their own way. They're opposites. So if we add one, we have to add the opposite of it. So dx dy or rdr d theta. That's the main gist of it. And remembering this matrix right here for the dg dx. Hopefully you've got f dot dr down. So that's it for 15.4. Peace.